everybody.
Action.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Hi, welcome to Hydra's Teeth, the show where you'll never see awkward or weird shit.
True. Today we are reviewing 6 number ones, and we're going to take a look at Boom Studios really quick. What you reading there, Ron?
What am I reading? What you're going to be reviewing. Today we're going to be doing a live action reading and review at the same time. Go ahead, Mike. Tell us what we think about this comic. It starts with a white dude doing some typical white shit. You know, homeboy pours some gasoline on himself, lights himself on fire with a flare, and then walks into the water.
Yeah, so it's Black Cross.
Yes, Black Cross.
Done by Dynamite Entertainment.
Yeah.
It's a pretty interesting comic.
Yeah, it's Warren Ellis and fucking Colton Worley and the artist. The art's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Warren Ellis is Warren Ellis.
So I've read through it. It's really interesting. It's a number one. It's a lot of mystery. There's like a lot of questions, not a lot of answers. Introducing a couple characters. It's a good number one. Has some suspension there. Mm-hmm. Pretty interested to see what's going to happen in number 2. That's pretty much what I can say from it. So
yeah, it looks like, is that a black detective?
yes, I can't tell because it's always done in the dark. So maybe white.
He kind of looks like a black detective.
Yeah.
Even maybe white. Like, you know, if I get the smidgen smell that he might be black or colored, I can tell. And I think that detective is a goddamn colored motherfucker. So that's already 10 out of 10 in my books.
There we go.
Yeah. I was kind of like, it's a 1 out of 10 when I saw the white dude. Then I saw the 10 out of 10. So now it's 10 out of 10. Black Cross.
It's good. It's interesting for Dynamite Entertainment. It's par along the course. A good first issue. Some questions asked. Some really messed up occult stuff. Next up on the docket is.
Why not? Because I guess apparently Hydra's Teeth ain't Hydra's Teeth without Star Wars anymore. So
Obviously not.
yeah.
Princess Leia number 1.
Princess Leia number 1.
Takes place right after, like literally, the credits for the first Star Wars movie, Episode 4, ends, and this comic picks up.
Yes, that is correct. She is at the ceremony that they have. Where did they have that ceremony?
Yavin, Moon of Yavin.
Yeah. Which Yavin? Which moon?
4.
Ooh. Because you know there's a lot of Star Wars fans that will think Yavin's just a fucking straight up planet, man. It's not.
No, Yavin 4. It's the Moon of Yavin.
Alright, let's not act like we care about Star Wars. Carry on.
Not really. If you like, I'm kind of disappointed looking at the comic book. Well, no one really picked up many of them, which is a shame because it's actually a good comic book.
Well, I actually can't believe you said that a female-led comic was a good comic, but I'm glad you're.
We're not done this review. We're not done this episode yet, my friend.
Yeah, I'm actually not surprised that it didn't sell out. I should have remembered again that I work and operate in a very fucking interesting orientated area where, for whatever reason, if there's a female on the cover, it's just you hate it. So
yeah. Anyway, it's really interesting. It doesn't like I'm looking for the phrase. Princess Leia is not dumbed down in this. She's actually
She's not dumb. This is actually the first time I've seen Princess Leia with a brain. I'm like, wow, she's intelligent.
Yeah, she's intelligent. She's really honorable. Like one of the main.
She's actually doing shit that it's like, wow, you're not so ruthless. You know, of your own kind.
Yeah.
The whole point is she gotta go find all the survivors of Alderaan.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, that's very responsible of you.
Yeah.
You know, because the Empire wants to kill them all.
Yeah. And also, like, there's a lot of talk about, like, people, like, it's really interesting, there's a lot of people, their view of Princess Leia.
Yeah.
And how they're more or less trash-talking her and stuff like that, and how she's reacting. But I find it's really...
because they soft, though. They're like, oh, she didn't fucking whine and cry about everyone dying in Alderaan. It's like, what the hell's wrong with you? What, are you gonna fucking whine and cry all damn day long, man? They got popcorned out, bro. They blew it up. Carry on. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Well, that's really very much her attitude, and it's really cool to see.
Yeah.
And she's also pretty tactical, too. She sets some things up to...
That wasn't her. That was her co-pilot.
Well, but she chose a co-pilot, though.
Or her actual pilot.
Yeah. She chose the pilot, though, which kind of...
It was another female.
Yeah.
What's the word? Protagonist?
Yes. That was the word. But it's good, though. I mean, like, it compared...
No black people. No colored people still in space.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
I mean,
Star Wars comics, how many colored people so far showed up? Even in the comics where, like, literally, you could have made a mistake and poured black ink on somebody or brown ink on somebody or fucking, you know. You could have just made a simple mistake. You ain't gonna do it. Well, I guess there's like a couple of colored pilots in the background, you know. They must be the same dudes from the movies that they digitally edited in afterwards to say that they weren't racist.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I recommend it. I mean, really, if you're a Star Wars fan, pick it up. Seriously, it's not like when I was going in expecting it to be a dud, because we just went off reviewing Wonder Woman, Finch's Wonder Woman. I was just waiting to see some fucking.
No, we
I was waiting to see.
That wasn't a review.
That was a Hall of Shame. But anyway, but I was expecting to see something similar to that in this. Them drop the ball. Didn't drop the ball. Star Wars writing, it's solid. So I recommend it, man. If you're into Star Wars, pick it up.
Too. I really like the art. So I think that's the same guy who's going to be doing that Image comic red one.
Nice. The other thing too, a quick shout out for Admiral Akbar.
Oh, get out of here, man! Get out of here, man! Admiral Akbar, aka Before a Nigger Will Get a Squid.
It's a trap.
Fuck him.
Okay.
So, punk ass mother. Let me tell you something, Admiral Akbar. You turn your back on those fucking honkies, man. You're gonna end up in a fucking boiler, really motherfucking fast. Yeah, Suicide is good.
Okay. Next up,
Yeah.
Suiciders.
Yeah. Lee Brema.
Vertigo comic number 1.
Yeah.
Wow, that's the first thing I gotta say.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm
It's-
not going to go as far as saying wow, because again, in the future, only whites can survive.
Yeah.
And Mexicans got to be the ones jumping into the illegal establishments with missing fingers and they got shot by more whites. So really, I don't have much to say about it. Except for Jesus is cool.
Yeah, there's Jesus in it, which is pretty awesome. As a gladiator or pit fighter.
I don't know, I wouldn't say gladiator. That just gives them too much as fucking controlled thugs, man. Just
Okay,
a bunch
cool.
of fucking idiots fighting them. Right?
Anyway,
I guess, yeah, gladiator.
yeah. Anyway, great art, solid story,
Yeah, really good art.
amazing art actually.
Yeah,
Like the art, it stands out. The art really stands out for this issue. The one character I liked the most was the essentially the human smuggler. He was didn't say much,
Well, it's
but
not
a
like they showed you a lot of characters. It was
No,
the human
no.
smuggler and fucking Jesus.
yeah. But really good. Like I found it was decent writing, good characters.
Yeah.
Really, it
And
sets
the
up
story made sense in its own confines.
exactly, and it seems like it gave you enough information to understand the world, but definitely leave some gaps for you to explore later, which is always good to see in a number 1. It's actually one of the better number 1s I read because it doesn't leave too many questions out. It answers questions.
I had a ton of questions.
I don't know,
Like what happened in Los Angeles? That was probably the biggest question I had.
No, but you're not lost while
Why
you're
is
reading
Jesus
it.
beating people up in a gladiator arena? How is it that out of everything that happened in Los Angeles, the only thing that really happened was white people stayed in and brown people got kicked out? Like what happened? Did they set off like a racial nuke? Where it's like it hit Los Angeles and it kicked out all the wetbacks? It's like, I don't get it, man. So yeah, I got questions.
No, what I mean is that questions that don't you're not questioning the actual existence of the comic. Like what I'm referring to is like
I'm questioning the existence of fucking minorities. That's all I want to know.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what
whatever.
happened?
Like what I'm referring to is
Los
like
Angeles? They all whites? I'm just saying.
okay.
That's it. That's my knock. That's my
Okay.
only knock.
I recommend it.
I do too.
Pick it up. It's a good Vertigo comic. Really good art.
Yeah, that's my comic of the week, man.
Yeah, The Sender.
Yeah.
Image comic. Image again
Yeah.
knocks it out of the ballpark.
Well, that was Jeff Lemire and fucking
Yeah,
Destiny Green.
yeah. Really good story. Really nice art.
We'll see what the story. Like, I feel like it was really good first chapter, or however you want to.
Strong. I mean, for what it is, strong setup. The setup's amazing.
Yeah, the setup was really good.
Yeah.
Except I didn't necessarily like that cheap trick that they pulled at the beginning with the. And I also wasn't too big of a fan of like that Godhead thing. So like how all the machines popped up, but whatever. Maybe we should explain what we're talking about here first before I start rambling on about how white people are always the only people in space. So 9 fucking planets, and
9
majority
planets.
of them are still white.
Yeah. Well, that's
None of them are called Earth.
awesome ideal future for me. So
That's a great future for you. I swear to God, I think Ben writes all the comics we read, man.
so anyway, so what happens is that
Even the fucking robots are white.
yeah, actually true. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
and
true.
even not even this terrible skin white. I mean, right? Pure white, like real white.
All I gotta say is I guess those big machines that jump up on those planets are Muslim. So-
So anyway, so the story is that these huge megalith robots appear above each. Godheads appear above each of the nine colonies,
yeah, of the United Galactic Council.
something like that. Yeah, blow up everything except
yeah.
robots. It misses. It starts blowing. Like each one starts setting off, decimates planets, but leaves more or less the robotic population alone. Like they're only targeting humans. Or
Well,
like
I thought everyone got it, and then just the humans thought because that thing looked fucking metallic, it's robot related, and they went on and they started purging robots.
Oh no! What happened was that it started hitting like all these 9. Like it wasn't just one ship; it's 9 ships, each one appearing above each of the colonies.
Yes,
and they just start.
They're all different.
Yeah, they're all
they
slightly
made
different.
our editor's note, so we might want to make a reviewer's note.
Yeah. So they start blasting planets, but after the fact, massive casualties. But they noticed statistically it was hitting population centers instead of robotic centers. Like it was hitting more people where there were more people. It was hitting where there were more robots. It was missing.
Well, that makes sense. Like,
Yeah, but anyway,
strategically speaking, what are you gonna hit, motherfucking? I'm not gonna get into this.
But anyway, so what happens is that they think the robots had something to do with it. Robot calls, and then 10 years later, a little boy robot wakes up on a mining colony. He's the only survivor of a mining accident, and the story goes from there. He's like the last, more or less the last android, walking into a very dangerous world for androids.
Yeah. Well, no, not really. They need to analyze what his programming is so they can try to figure out the godhead.
Yeah.
Because he's an artificial intelligence that's, they call it a child companion.
Yeah.
So, but they got decommissioned. So, and the art is fucking bang.
The art is absolutely amazing. The art is standout. It's what you would expect from a good image title.
It's probably what Odyssey should have been like if it actually wanted to make sure people understood what was going on. So, it's good art. Nice. It takes its opportunities of panels.
Anyway, so great comic. I'm actually kind of looking forward to what number 2 is going to bring.
Yeah, we'll see.
The end has a bit of a cliffhanger. There's a lot of other stuff going on in the background that they start bringing, like the scientists going after the robot. Now the slavers going after the robot. It's going to. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those stories where they take you through all 9 colonies, trying to put all the pieces together. So
Yeah.
looking forward to it. So it's a great number 1. It's my number 1 of the week 2. Pick it up if you see it. Pick it up.
All right, let's do it. Motherfucking curb stomp. Stomp, 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 stomp.
I didn't like it.
Of course you didn't like it, Mike. Did it have anything to do with the fact that there was 5 females, like half of which were minorities?
Not the minorities part. The fact there was 5 female protagonists, 0 sandwiches made. Not impressed.
That's below the belt for me, man.
I know.
It's just ridiculous.
No,
I'm going to go on the limb here and say this. Even though I didn't necessarily agree with 100% of the fucking content, that is 5 fucking females, of which 4 of them look to be fucking non-white.
Yep. Yep.
You got my
really
vote
just
of
her. Yeah.
You got my vote of confidence. I will buy each issue that comes out. You won't hear me say anything bad about this.
I'm going to say a lot of things bad about this.
I'm going to say a lot of things bad about you when you say bad things about this.
Well, not because, all misogynist jokes aside, I really want to see...
It was just the one, and it was pretty bad. So I don't know if you can push elephants aside, bro.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, all the jokes aside, I really wanted, like, for example, Princess Leia. I like seeing strong female protagonists in comic books. I like seeing it.
One of the girls curb stomps a motherfucker. I don't know what you want.
No, but the thing is, though, going through, like, the first half is really good. The second half of the comic falls apart. For one thing alone. Plot movement because of character pure incompetence. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. There's so much stuff going on in this comic, not because of, like, strategic thinking or things just happening because of characters' direct, stupid actions.
Maybe it wasn't just like, you sure it's not just a writer trying to portray how people act under certain circumstances?
No.
Not everyone makes the right decision.
No. I understand the concept that everybody makes the right decision, but at the same time, you're trying to put out strong female protagonists who are, like, literally gang leaders. And there's some big bump. And there's no. There's no problem with that in of itself. But the way
when
there's
Steve
some
Jobs
bad
died, motherfuckers cried.
I know, but like there's a couple really bad bad calls on both, not only on their side but also on like on the bad guy's side. Like they're really just dumb, weird things that I just could not get behind. Like I don't really want to spoil it because we don't have time. But there's a couple scenes like the dinner scene with the mayor. That was just lunacy. There's so much dumb stuff going on in that, it made no sense. Or when they finally go after these girls, this gang that they're going up against are a bunch of gun dealers. Mm-hmm. And what did they do? What did they bring to the fight? These gun dealers bring to take out these women.
What did they bring?
Steel pipes, knives, and 1 handgun. And he doesn't even use the handgun to kill a woman. He just shoots up the air to get everybody's attention.
Well, because it's based off of a fucking code of conduct by fucking criminals where they have mutual respect for each other to the point where it's like, if you got beef with a dude, go handle it with your business.
Oh no, I understand
Go
that part
handle
completely,
it.
but
it's responsible gunship, which like yeah, it might be a hard concept to understand if you're like, well,
oh no, I get
know?
I get the idea of it, but it happens that that's good for, like, my understanding is that that's good for like normal gang content. But now one gang's literally going to destroy another gang though. Why would you not bring your guns that you sell? It just one too many questions for me. Like that's just one part of it.
In this world, in this fucking city,
Yeah.
the gangs that operate there do not use guns unless they have to. That is the code of the streets.
No,
Do
I
not use
understand.
a gun unless you have to. So for people who might not necessarily understand how the other side of the law works, like not use a gun when you don't have to. It's like if I'm gonna rob you, I'm not gonna pull a gun on you. I'm just gonna fucking take your shit. You understand what I'm saying? If me and you have if we have an argument, I'm not gonna wait for you to go home and cap you 10 times in your fucking back. Me and you are gonna fucking fight it out. You'll take a knife. Here's a knife. You're excited.
No.
Like now,
I
yeah.
understand
That
completely.
said, I guess it is. Yeah,
Like,
it's
if it-
kind of stupid.
like-
But you're talking about gangbangers. For the most part, gangbanging is fucking stupid. So there's no
Okay,
just because
okay.
you shoot at people or don't shoot at people, it doesn't mean that you're less or more stupid than the other motherfucker.
Sandwich.
Whipped cream, man. Maybe a sandwich. Maybe a fucking cake slice. That's what Mike wants. So
Anyway,
Mike wants kitchen stomp. So
I can't recommend it.
curb stomp?
I can't recommend it. For me personally, it wasn't even it has nothing to do with characters. It's just the writing. The writing is almost like it was sloppy writing, where the writers were just writing in events to
didn't
just
think
make
it
it
was
to just make it
sloppy.
work. It just seems sloppy to me, man.
Really? I felt like all the stupidness in it was literally just from like the flaws people have as
True. I mean, that's really what it was based off. But I felt like it just seemed like it was just the stupid flaws were lining up in such a way to make the story work. Instead of it being character driven, it was like fuck up driven. That's what it seemed to me when I was reading it.
Okay, can I ask you something?
Go for it, man.
Can you pass me that comment?
Yeah. Yeah.
How you gonna say the validity of this makes no sense when you read and fan of this?
It's a trap!
I never fucking said that was good. Okay, quick.
Just in case.
Yeah, Spider-Man. No, okay, quick for everyone. Just pay it. Everyone, listen to me right now. Coming out of the Spider-Verse, there's only 3 good things. The Edge of the Spider-Verse run, which is really nice. Scarlet Spiders.
The Edge of the Spider-Verse run was not really nice. There was like 2 of them that were half decent.
Oh no, there's 3 of them that are half decent. The Scarlet Spiders 3-issue run during the Spider-Verse, which is really well done.
I didn't read it, so I can't say.
Yeah, you can't say it. And then maybe like the ending where they tied it up. It was kind of cool, but that was it. Most of Spider-Verse, I'm not saying that was good. It was usual Marvel big writing, so it made no sense. But anyway, I can't do Curb Stomp, man. I can't get behind it. I can't. I want to get behind it. That's the problem. I want to get behind this comic book.
I can
It
get
seems like a
behind
sweet idea.
Each and every one of these femme fatales.
Yeah, I know. I know you will.
With my pants off. Oh, that wasn't real gang signs.
No.
I just like pretending I can throw gang signs.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this week, and we'll see you around.